and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, you're going to see that today's video is a little bit different. And if you're new here, welcome to my whimsical art channel. Today we are going to mix things up a bit. Reflecting on my channel, I have enjoyed doing the studio vlogs. However, it does tend to feel a bit repetitive to me, and it doesn't seem like it's focused enough on my art. And so I've made a decision to try and sprinkle in some new types of videos into the mix to prevent boredom on my behalf and on your behalf. I want to include more artwork in my process, and I want to include more storytelling. Almost every artwork that I create has a story with it. When I sketch, I have a creative journal, and so I will often refer to my creative journal and I will do some storytelling there. And so I call that practice creative journaling, and it just helps me discover more of the story when I'm creating my art. Please be sure to let me know if you enjoy this by subscribing, liking, and commenting on this video. So today we have a painting called Dream, and so I invite you to grab a yummy cup of whatever you love, grab a cozy blanket, and even a snuggly pet if you've got one of those, and settle in for a little story time. And for those who are interested in some artist reflection time, stick around to the end because I'll share some of my reflections on this painting process. As a child, the world is so big, yet it's incredibly small at the same time. The bounds of a child's imagination is not endless. It actually stops at what they don't know. If a child doesn't know what soars in the night sky, then when they dream at night, what do they dream of? When a child lays their head down at night, what do they see? Do they transcend into a world of imagination, yet it's still so limited based on what they know? At night, parents tuck their kids into their cozy beds. They give them hugs, kisses, and if that child is fortunate enough, their parents may share a story with them. A story of intrigue, mystery, adventure, even magic. So when they close their eyes and sleep finally greets their little faces, they begin to write their story. And this boy, he is a lucky one. His imagination soars. He closes his eyes at night and the transformation begins. His bed and his blankets fall away as he climbs higher into the night sky on a pillow of clouds. The stars shine brighter than he could ever see in his city home, and he had no idea this was even possible. The moon illuminates the sky like a nightlight at the end of a dark hallway. And as he gets closer, he finds his friends. He sees his goldfish swim through the stars. His best friend, the cat, slumbers on the moon as if he is the protector of this beautiful sky. The boy feels excited and full of joy to explore this new land with his closest friends. And here, in this dream realm, his adventures are only beginning. Okay, so now it's time for a little bit of artistic reflection. I thought it would be fun to share some of my reflection and notes on this painting for those who are interested, and especially if you're another artist who's always learning and wanting to learn from other artists. I thought it could be a cool thing to share. So this painting was a lot of fun. A fun little background tidbit. I actually based this premise of this painting off of my son, his cat, and his goldfish. May Jorf and Goldie forever rest in goldfish peace. I even asked my son to model for me for the boy's pose, which was really fun, and he thought I was crazy. In my original sketch, I had the fish a bit smaller and more on the outer edge of the painting. But after some reflection on composition and creating flow, I wanted the fish more in the forefront. I wanted them to lead the viewer's eye to the cat and the moon. So in the beginning of the video, you see that I sketched them and then I virtually painted them into Procreate. This is something that I have been doing more of. It helps me nail down my lights and my shadows as well as the color palette. Since I don't have a photo of a boy in the clouds with sky and fish and a cat and a moon, I've got to create my own light sources and my own shadows, and it all has to make sense. And Procreate has been an absolute game changer for me in moving forward with creating more imaginative and illustrative artwork. I intended to complete this painting as alla prima to maintain a soft and blending feel. However, once I let it dry, I knew that it wasn't complete. And one happy accident in this painting was in the approach to painting the fish. I had blocked in the white fish with cloud paint so I didn't lose its silhouette while I was painting the sky. And this ended up being such a great thing because when I painted the white goldfish, it blended more into the sky, which communicates that it is a more distant object versus the in focus, crisp orange goldfish in the foreground. So I thought that was pretty awesome and something I should remember for future paintings. One of my favorite things about this painting is the bubbles. I don't know why, but there was something about those fish bubbles in the night sky that just makes me so happy and so giggly. And the varnishing process of this painting really took it home. It made those blues of the night sky so incredibly saturated that I may have swooned. Thank you for joining me today, and please let me know if you enjoyed this style of video. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you next time.